Welcome back to Poker Blocks. How are you doing? We hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Inquisitormaster quitting this year. Without further ado, let's get right into it. But what prompted her to resign? What's going on? So why is she resigning? She's always been a mainstay in the Roblox comments community. Many of the YouTubers she criticized will lash back and try to cause as much harm as possible. We know it sounds harsh and rude, but when you're at the top, a lot of YouTubers see their audience that way. That type of YouTube is difficult for anyone, but it's extremely difficult for Alex because that's what she does. Is she in fact burned out? Let's have a look at an example. Let's assume Alex created a video on Ezra and called her out on some of the craziness she engages in on a regular basis. Ezra, on the other hand, can make a bogus statement about Alex and then lay siege to her channel with her army of over 8 million subscribers thanks to Zach. For days on end, the conflict would rage in the comment section of the videos. They would finish in a brutal war with no obvious winner and everything would go back to normal. And nothing would be different, and isn't it worth filming a basic YouTube video for? So there's another reason why she's leaving. The Roblox community is another reason she might go. We all know that Roblox is a fun place to hang out, however there are some places where no one should go. However, these regions can sometimes come to you. Those are the bullies on Roblox. These guys can be obnoxious and detract from your enjoyment of the situation. Every day Alex runs into these folks, which takes the pleasure out of playing Roblox, so that's one of the reasons she might be leaving. Another is in desperate need of content ideas. Her content is becoming drab and out of date. According to many of her previous admirers, Alex's material has not changed since she began. Certainly she has made some changes, but the content is still essentially the same. By that, we mean that her content is still the same type of commentary that she's been producing for years. Many viewers feel that her content needs to be more varied because of her normal stuff is just extremely boring. And many people, including ourselves, despise her for not changing it up. Also, in case you didn't know, Roblox was the reason for her arrest. One day there was a little YouTuber meetup at a YouTuber's home. That morning, Alex got ready and drove for a few hours. She drove for several hours before arriving at the meet and greet location. It was at the home of a YouTuber. You get to the count of 3 to guess. 1, 2, 3. Of course it had to be Zach. He recognized his residence from the photos because he was one of the ones who gave out the anonymous invitation. She went to knock on the door and after a few moments someone answered it. It had to be Zach. When they entered the house, she noticed someone seated at the table. It was Ezra. Alex despises Ezra, and when she first saw her, she hesitated until she was requesting to sit down. They sat and talked for a bit until Ezra started to berate Alex. Alex had had enough and leapt onto the table, telling Ezra to leave. They became aggressive after a few minutes, and Leah called the cops. Both Alex and Ezra had to be imprisoned. But Alex was released early once it was discovered that she had done nothing wrong. Ezra, on the other hand, was held for a far longer period of time. Ezra was apprehended and released after posting bail. Because of how bad it was, the two haven't spoken to each other since. Zach was also responsible for some significant damages. This is all a rumor, so we're not 100% sure this actually happened though, so take it with a grain of salt. What did you guys think about today's video? Let us know in the comment section below. Well anyways, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, watch the 2 videos on screen because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next Roblox video. Goodbye.